That was close to dangerous.
Crit has no TP. Hope he runs for his life.
So even with the like instant Yules on the axe, he still took too much damage from the
Yeah, the damage
Dark Willow.
comes from not the axe. Like,
It
it's
comes from
everything.
the Dark Willow and it comes from the AO.
It's like literally every hero except the axe. So.
And he does tons of damage with Bedlam, but then it's magic, so it's amplified by cold or ice vortex. Yeah, it was just a lot of damage.
RTZ did die, but oh, Sumer picked up 2 bloodstone charges, and now he picked up double damage.
He's going Axe as well.
So really good timing, because Roche is about to spawn, and he's gonna have double damage. So this is gonna be pretty big.
The TA is now going for a sheep, I think. I think that's really good this game. The Storm is the one that giving them the most issues, because he's jumping this backline.
Yeah.
This Dark Willow's AA, they can't defend it without this Axe call. That's unreliable versus a hero like Storm.
Yeah.
So once he gets this sheep and the Storm overextends, he's instantly dead.
Makes sense. It's definitely an item that works really well if you're playing against Storm and you don't have that many disables.
Jaro's going for a Satanic as well. That's really big this game for him too.
Oh, big fight coming up.
3 eggs, okay.
DD Storm too.
Catches it, but the Ice Blast cleans up RTZ. No buybacks for him. Dark Willow's on the ground. They pick up Gem as well. Now chasing after Sumail. DD is
Sumer has no mana. It's time to pull out everyone, EG.
Yeah. Gets sent back all the way. Ooh, almost another catch,
Will
but
Crit
Crit's
get
gonna
caught?
use.
Fly is
should be
doing
fine.
what he can to save, but oh, that prediction stun. Is that gonna be enough? It is. What a good stun by Crit. Sumer still has the DD, but he's got no mana.
That's a dead hero.
And
Roche is up, but they have no disables on Navi, and the enemy, it's a Sumer Storm.
The buyback.
Fly buys back.
Let's get up Bags next.
He didn't go to the Vortex talent at 20.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a little weaker than it could be. I think it's really good though, because Navi has been grouped in these fights. If the Ti9 gets a good Ravage on 2-3 heroes, he follows it up, gives them another 3 seconds to disable on the Ravage. Can be really good. It's also good about fighting Roche. Roche Pit, it'll always pull everyone in there. So you always get a free Roche.
They can also like set up Light Strike or AoE too. That can be really nice.
TA25 is really big as well.
I hate playing against it so much, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just running along and all of a sudden it's like, boom, stunned for so long.
You get bashed, you get sheeped.
Yeah.
It's gonna be better for the runes, guys. Better for the runes. Tide no Ravage.
They can't walk up.
Or can they? I liked how we were just manned up.
Yeah. Runs in super fast, throws the bugs. What about the other bounties, guys?
EG's gonna
Oh, if they
TP.
TP bottom then. Oh, it's just Storm. Storm can get back up here for the Roche fight.
Ooh, got a good item.
That was T's Voidstone for sheep.
Yeah, you're right. That's rough. She was actually really close.
Oh, Gyro is showing bottom. Are they gonna hit Roche? Yeah, they're going into Roche pit. There's because RTZ is showing bottom. Do they do it fast? Where's the bugs? Bugs are a bit late.
Or is that negative armor now?
He misses this one on the Dark Willow. This is another awkward fight, but Roche is dead already.
They do it too fast with the bugs and the double merits. Axe Blizz is just manning up. He wants to go. Bugs for vision. Blizz has his eyes on Fly.
Nice pullback.
Oh!
Oh, Magical is
Crit
in.
him.
Crit used this Ball Scepter.
Char has to
Lots of
BKB just to live.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't think he knew that TA was stunned there. But I guess TA could have BKB'd. In which
Those
case,
side blades were really nice in the fight.
dude, he just died. He used Ghost Scepter and all of a sudden it was just like one hit hits him and he goes away.
Both waves cut by the Storm.
Very
Where's
nice.
the creep
very
wave?
nice.
Dire's top tower is under attack. It is the final proving ground. A trial by fire that puts the worthy and wanting alike to the ultimate test. Each team must run the final gauntlet, where one moment can spark the rise to greatness, and a single misstep can bring it all to ruin. It is the International.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shanghai for live coverage of the International 2019. Day one, already in the history books. We are ready for day number 2. Welcome alongside me, Tsunami, for another day. My goodness, what a day one, my friend.
Yeah, I mean,
what a day one.
Every young lad always wonders what they will do on their first day of TI.
Yeah.
I just assumed I'd go out in a blaze of glory and get fired, and now I'm here on day 2.
You've survived.
I've survived.
You have survived.
Unprecedented.
Amazing.
But I'm
We're
happy
going to
to
hear
be
from
here.
more from this man in just a moment, because we've got lots to get through this morning before we head into day number 2. First of all, though, we want to hear from you via all the usual social media channels, and make sure you're following the official channels, right? Because otherwise, being on Dota Zone doesn't really work. So make sure.
We have marketing people here, right?
Look,
we have
come on,
actual professionals.
No one came up with a good alternative to that, so just do better today, okay? Use the hashtag #Ti9. Make sure you're following @Dota2 on Twitter. Make sure you're on Facebook following Dota2 as well, and on Instagram @Dota2. You know the score by now. Just follow the official channels. There's loads of really cool content coming out there as well.
Tweets,
and
videos.
also come up with a better name than
Oh,
Dota
so you're
Zone.
admitting it?
I'm just
So
saying
you're
there
admitting.
are probably
Okay, that's all I
better
needed.
creative
That's all I
people
needed
out
to
there.
know. That's all I needed to know.
There are probably more creative people than I am out
Yes.
there. We should kick off with the standings and show you how day one unravelled. 40 games and 6-0 for Team Secret, 4-0 for Vici Gaming, 5-1 for PSG.LGD. Not that surprising, Neil.
Not
but
that
there are a
surprising.
couple on here that are a bit like, oh.
Yeah, I see Liquid down there with 4 losses. It's a little bit suspicious. I don't really, the newbie loss was a little bit unprecedented.
It was.
But after that, I thought they'd come back into form. EG, obviously 1-3, but this is in their
It's day one.
wheelhouse. It's day one.
EG starts slow.
Of course.
They always start slow.
Yeah, and people always love whenever you reference, I saw a player so-and-so, and I didn't talk to any players, but Arteezy asked me where the pizza was, so I'm getting into the international spirit myself as well.
Okay, when Arteezy starts talking about pizzas,
Oh,
I
I'm
worry a
sure.
little
I'm
bit.
sure it
I
has
start-
a
I
bunch of
s-
implications.
It does.
Or he was just hungry. I don't know which one.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Was Eternal Envy around at the time? Or?
Unfortunately not.
Okay, it's probably a good sign.
Probably.
Shout out to the boy. Do you know what? What really stood out for me? I know, there was some great play yesterday and some great matches and some. I'm a sucker for rampages.
One rampage?
Well, doubles are better.
Double rampages.
Doubles are better rampage. And we
rampages.
had
We had
a double rampage. He was hunting at this point.
He was hungry for it. A lot of people may think that day one group stage doesn't have any sort of high-level stuff. There was a double rampage. There was an 80-minute game. There was a mega creep comeback. And that was just day one. Day one of group stage of TI.
95 different heroes played
Amazing.
on the first day.
What a balanced game.
95 on the first. What are you guys doing?
And Meepo's clearly balanced. Double
He had-
rampage.
He had a couple of games. One he won, one he lost. So
Oh.
actually, he is balanced.
Okay.
That's called balance.
Crawling up the stats of a hero that's viable at TI, I guess.
Absolutely. See, yeah. All the heroes have been played as well. Mars got 3 games in yesterday. Grimstroke got 7 games in yesterday. So
Wow.
they're all 117 all played.
How well-rounded.
Amazing. Tell you who isn't well-rounded and who is definitely needing to be nerfed is Samael. Yet
yes.
again, he's at another TI. He's
It's
only
not
had
fair.
4, right? He set a record last year of 31 kills in a game on Tiny.
On Tiny.
Yesterday, 27 on the Storm Spirit is the second highest in a game of all time, right?
He's got ice in the veins.
He can't just take the top spot. He has to take the top 2 spots, right? And he's leading the race to 1,000 kills at TI. on 950. He needs 50 more today.
And he's only 4 TIs.
And he's done
been
4
to?
TIs. Like, what the hell is going on? You need to
Yeah,
nerf
no,
this
he
kid.
needs to get nerfed. This game, Na'Vi versus EG, Sumail. Obviously, Sumail, Storm Spirit in China. You know the deal at this point. The man made his name on this hero in this country. DAC is what everyone always refers to.
Absolutely.
And this is just another virtuoso performance on the hero. On Na'Vi, this was a hell of a game. I highly recommend watching this one if you are just tuning in on day 2, wondering what was the highlights of day 1. This is
What do you want to watch?
definitely a high one.
Yeah, I thought it was a great game as well. It actually set a couple more top 10 records in this one. S4 got the 3rd highest assists of all time in a game.
Wow.
In this match. And also, shout out to Magical in this one as well, because he also set the 5th highest last hits on a hero, 1130, and the most on TA at TI.
Oh my god.
Are you with me? Most on TA at TI.
Yes, I got it.
Yeah, 1130 last hits on TA.
And he's got big shoes to fill. He is
has-
taking over
exactly,
the Denby
right.
role
So, yeah,
at TI.
so I like that. I like that. The race to 1,000 kills, however, is between 2 players right now.
So we're talking about
just 2
1,000
players.
cumulative
1,000
kills.
cumulative kills at the
TI.
international only.
Wow.
And the 2 men involved are Sumail and Somnus right now. This could happen today.
East versus West.
This could be resolved today in one way or another. If Sumail has a couple of bad games and Somnus has a couple of good games, suddenly it's really close. And by lunchtime, I don't think by lunchtime, by the end of the day, we might see one of these 2 players pass 1,000 kills at TI. And they've both played exactly the same amount. They've both only got 4 previous TIs.
Wow.
It's like,
So it's a fair race.
Puppy's
No
done
one's got a head
9.
start.
Where are you, Puppy? Where's your kills?
No, we talked about it on day 1. He's got assists. He's got the Kuro, the
Kuro went past 1,000 deaths yesterday.
No.
First player to ever do it.
We told you about the marketing thing.
Oh, you did.
1,000
Sorry.
Space creations, please.
Space.
Let's make it a little bit nice.
1,006 space creations.
Space creations.
Is what he had yesterday. There was lots of other stuff in record corner. That's where we're
You're
at.
killing me here. Can you at least run this by Valve before you just start spouting out? You're literally taking the first 2 words that come to your mind.
Tsunami.
Oh, well, that one's good.
See, that one worked. Rubik,
great.
296 games so far at TI, 4 away from becoming the first hero to be used 300 times.
And he's the most all-played
Most
hero?
all played. Yeah, played a lot yesterday. Well, not played a lot, but played, I think, like 6 times yesterday.
Things were pretty well-rounded yesterday.
Yeah.
A lot
Shadow
of
Demon, though.
heroes.
Shadow Demon, the most played heroes. I was like, wait, what? That can't be right.
Yeah, my prediction's not looking too great.
Is it not? What did you go for?
I went for Chen.
Okay, that's not a bad choice, though.
You'd think so.
I went for Ogre.
Well, he's Ogre's showing up quite a bit.
13 games yesterday,
That's
4th
respectable.
most played. He's in the mix.
Yeah.
He's in the mix of the multicast hero.
Yes, that's the word I was looking for.
That was the one you wanted earlier.
Of course.
See, I was thinking of the Ogre. And
It's only day 1, though.
Come out.
There's a lot of the meta to be determined right now. Obviously, Secret being on top means that people would like to figure out what Secret does.
Yeah.
Alliance was first phase banning techies, a lot of them, so no one knows what Secret does.
And also then playing against an Arc Warden.
Yes.
Broodmother. And a Broodmother in the same game.
Yeah.
And we're therefore on a bit of a timer.
That was
try
the
and
Mega
finish
Creep
that game.
comeback,
It
if you guys are
it was,
curious.
but it was such a fun game. I was like,
of course.
This is the first game of TI9?
We are peaking
I
way
am
too soon.
ready. I'm ready. Let's do some more of this stuff. Let's take a look at today's games for you, because we've got 40 more games for you coming in across 4 streams, of course. We'll start over on stream A with a minor game. Virtus Pro versus Vici Gaming.
Big deal.
What a start to the day on stream A you're going to get on there. Liquid also on there for a little bit. You've got Evil Geniuses versus Roll. That's an intriguing little matchup. And we'll end the day with Vici versus EG, one of the two of the top 6 teams in the world throughout the season of 2018-2019. So that's stream A. Let's check out what we have on stream B, because we also start on stream B with frankly, a bit of what we call in Britain, a bit of a corker. Evil Geniuses versus
that's a
OG.
cracker.
Or we can... It's a cracker. A crack. We can also use cracker. Yeah. LGD newbie that's going to be in there as well. Used to be an all Chinese kind of game, but not anymore.
No.
Alliance Keen, and we'll end that one with OG versus Royal, and in the middle of all of it, a CIS derby, Virtus Pro versus Na'Vi. So lots of great games on the first 2 streams, and then we get to stream C, and look at this. NIP finally in real action today. We only saw them twice yesterday, 2 games yesterday, not representative of their form at all. We're going to see how they get on against Fnatic and OG as they go head-to-head with their fellow Europeans in a matchup on Stream C. And then finally, on our Stream D stage, we'll
South
start
America.
things off with Na'Vi versus Infamous, another team who only played 2 games yesterday. Again, not representative of their form. They're going to get a good crack at it today, and we'll finally see how they get on after they play Vici Gaming. We're going to focus on the kickoff game. Now, I found this really hard this morning, Neil.
It's tough.
We have to pick a